Well, today is day 30th of the war and the bombing continues. In the latest weeks, after a deadly strike on a primary school in Iran's Minab, killing over 170 students there and other educational institutions, IRGC has threatened to target American and Israeli universities across the Middle East, warning of retaliation. Now, in a statement, IRGC has said that such institutions are now considered a legitimate target, adding that retaliation would continue over the next few days. IRGC has said, and I quote, if the US government wants the university in the Gulf region to be free from retaliation, it must condemn the bombing of the universities in the official statement by 12 noon on Monday, that is March 30th, Tehran time. The statement has mentioned that a deadline has been given, that is of 12 o'clock today, tomorrow, Tehran time, saying that US should issue a statement on the bombing of Iran's universities. Otherwise, there will be attack on US universities and Israeli universities across the Gulf. On that, let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who's been tracking all the details. Rishabh, in fact, we'll come back to you, but let's once again tell our viewers what is happening in Iran. In the latest, we're learning that weeks after, remember, there was a deadly strike on a primary school in Iran's Minab that killed over 170 students there, and then further attacks on universities as well. A threat has come in from IRGC that they will be targeting American and Israeli universities across the Gulf, warning of retaliation. In a statement, IRGC has said that such institutions are now considered a legitimate target, but they have a condition in place. They have said if the US government wants the universities in the Gulf region to be free from any sort of retaliation or any attack, it must first condemn the bombing of the universities in an official statement that Iran wants by 12 noon Tehran time tomorrow. Well, that's a statement that is coming from Iran on day 30th of the war. We can see that the bombing continues, the attack and the counter-attacks also continue. And amid that, now Iran has flagged that there has been attack on their universities as well. Several images have also come to the fore wherein Iran has accused US and Israel of attacking one of the key universities there in Iran is what we are learning so far. In fact, it's been a month ever since the war has started. And here on the screen, you can see these are the visuals coming in from Iran. And Iran is saying that several of the key universities there have come under attack and US and Israel are responsible for this. But here's the catch. They have a deadline in place for US that if it wants to protect its own universities to be free from any sort of retaliation in Gulf countries, then it must issue a statement condemning the attack on the University of Iran that you can see on the screen by 12 o'clock tomorrow, Tehran time. Well, that's the latest as far as day 30th of the war there is concerned. The bombing continues. In the latest, we're learning that a key university in Iran has come under attack. And on the other hand, a deadline has also been given by Iran saying that it will also be attacking the universities in Gulf belonging to US and also Israel if US does not issue a statement condemning the attack on Iran University by 12 o'clock tomorrow. Well, let me go across to my colleague Rishabh for more perspective on this. Rishabh, we can see that the attack and the counter-attack continues. University in Iran has come under attack, but now a deadline has been given by Iran that it will retaliate and attack the Israeli and the US universities in the Gulf region if the US does not condemn the attack on Iranian university. Take us through the details and the attack and the counter-attacks that continues.
Well, what we're given to understand that an Iranian university was attacked in the missile attack earlier yesterday, and now what we are given to understand that until 12 on March 30th, this is a deadline that Iran has given, that either condemn this attack from by US or we will hit Iranian or US university in coming hours. This is something that Iran has now warned Israel and US. Remember, one Iranian university was attacked by Israel, and now what we're given to understand that Iran has specifically asked US either to condemn this attack or they will go after university of US or Israel in the region. Remember, Israel has huge universities, and Haifa, be it the Haifa University, Haifa Tech University, or Hebrew University, or Tel Aviv University. These are the universities that have a number of students studying there. So that could be a prospective attack that Iran is looking at. So remains to be seen how things unfold, and by 12 whether US condemn this or not. And if US does not condemn this, where will this war go? Remember, earlier, initially in this war, a school was also targeted in Iran, leaving young girls dead. A girls' school was attacked, and now a university has been attacked. Remains to be seen how this unfolds, given that the collateral damage, the civilian death toll in this war is increasing day by day.
Absolutely. In fact, few days back, a school there in Minab in Iran came under attack, leading to death of 170 girls there in the school. But do tell us more about the universities in Iran that have come under attack, because we can see the concerning visuals there on the screen of total destruction there in Iran, leading to them issuing a statement that they will also hit back at the universities of US and also Israel. Take us through the universities in Iran that have been attacked so far.
Well, what we're given to understand, and I'm just pulling out the list that has come in. There have been schools, there have been universities that have been hit. What we're given to understand that IRGC has said that they will target specifically two Israeli or US universities in the region in retaliation to an attack on Iranian University of Science and Technology in Tehran. Remember, this is one of those universities where many Indians also study. The Iranian Institute of Science and Technology is one of the major universities in Tehran, and many Indian students also study in this university. That university was attacked earlier yesterday, and now Iran has said that 12 p.m. their time, which is few hours from now, if US does not condemn this attack, they will go after at least two universities of Israel or US in the region as a retaliation.
Absolutely. Stay on with us. Let me take our viewers through the statement that is now coming from Iran's ministry spokesperson. He has gone on to detail the universities that have come under attack. He said, and I quote, Isfahan University of Technology and University of Science and Technology in Tehran are just two among many university and research centers deliberately attacked by the aggressors during the past 30 days of their illegal war on the Iranian nation. In fact, the American-Israeli aggression against Iran continues to reveal its true objective. That is to cripple our country's scientific foundation and cultural heritage by targeting university research centers, historical monuments, and prominent scientists as well. Countering Iran's nuclear program and imminent threat were nothing but vicious pretexts. They were fabrications that were designed to conceal their real intentions. So in a way here, the spokesperson is saying that these are the universities that have come under attack. That includes Isfahan University of Technology, University of Science and Technology in Tehran, key universities there in Iran that have come under constant attacks. And here the spokesperson goes on to say that the objective of Israel and US are to cripple the country's scientific foundation, because that was one of their objectives. One was to cripple the missile capability, nuclear capability, but also on the target was scientists as well, and that is what Iran is talking about.